worse. When you think you're doing bad, so many others doing worse.
Well, actually, this tour that I'm on is sponsored by the good people of Belize, meaning the people at the bus stations, the people at the grocery stores, the people by the canal side, the people on Albert Street, the people at the border that stopped and purchased my music. You know, I've gotten support from over 215,000 people in Belize. I've sold a little bit over 215,000 units in the country of Belize. And it's amazing to me that I was able to move this amount of units in Belize. Most people that go to Belize, once you go to Belize and you see how many people are in the streets, and it's not really a big country and it's not no crowded place, not too many crowded places, you know, you'll look at it like almost being impossible to move that type of units. However, when you're going with the determination that I have went into Belize with, I have no choice but to succeed. I mean, that's my only option. I just feel like I can't allow myself to fail. I feel like I want to do things that has never been done, and nobody else will understand. Nobody else will have that type of passion, because nobody else is that determined to succeed in that type of environment. Not to puff up or to boast, but to say that no one else has done it. No one else has sold 215,000 copies of the music, movies, or documentaries hand to hand in the country of Belize. And I feel very proud that I have. But I don't feel like I can really take all the credit for it. I have to give the credit to the people that have supported and purchased my projects even when they were not interested. I've sold CDs to people who don't even have electricity in their home. So I know a lot of these people purchase my CDs and my music and my movies just out of wanting to support. It's not like it's something that they even needed or could use, because like I said, people have purchased my projects who don't even have light in their house. I must give special thanks to one man who really stands out in my head, Mr. Zabani. One time I went to his store, asked him if he would please take a listen to my music, and if he liked it, would purchase a copy. The man listened to the music. He told me, no, I don't want to buy one copy, I want to buy 100. He bought 100 copies of one of my CD, and I later found out that he was giving them away at a soccer game. That's just a good man trying to give back. You know, the empowerment that he gave me by purchasing 100 copies of my music made me feel very empowered. It made me feel motivated, inspired, encouraged to just go for it. It showed me that somebody out there believes in me. Somebody out there is listening. Somebody wants to help. Somebody wants to see you go somewhere. And that gave me the drive. And in return, after moving 215,000 units in Belize, it has given me the finance to be able to travel to all of South America. And today I'm currently in Mexico, touring, still pushing my music, trying to get it to levels and places that it has never been. Thank you, the Belizean people that have supported, and thanks to you, those who are watching this interview today and might not have bought a copy of my music yet, but do plan to purchase copies of my movies and other documentaries and projects that I'm doing. I appreciate you.
Stay strong, live long, and don't give up. Youth man, choose wise, live right and live up. These days of misery and hard time will pass.
I want to be able to give back to my community. I want to be able to help kids that can't afford to pay their school fees. I remember how hard life has been for me in the past. It's been times when there's nothing to eat in the house, you know? It's been times when I don't know how the school fees is gonna be paid. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to get monies to buy books for certain classes. And it's always been very difficult. So I know that there are many other kids who go through those same challenges. And when I think about going back to poverty or going back to that type of lifestyle where you are not allowed or you're not able to afford the basic necessities, you know, it keeps me motivated. Definitely makes me stay 100 and keep grinding hard, you know, without holding up, without slowing down. And I must say, I really have a genuine love for what I do. I love my music. You know, I love performing. I love meeting people. I love being out there promoting my music and just getting it in the hands of new people that never heard it or who wouldn't necessarily be wanting to listen to that type of music. So that's what drives me to do the things that I do with my music.
Focus on your dreams, pray every day. Don't let Satan temptation lead you astray.
My plans to fill up the stadium in Calkini, Campeche, and Ciudad del Carmen. Yes, that's going to be a great task. 3 days, 3 different stadiums in 3 different locations in Mexico. I'm excited about it. I'm approaching it with a serious drive. I am going to ask on all my family members, my friends in real life, and my Facebook friends to post this out, to spread it out through social media, to get it in every place, in every corner, so everybody can know that these dates and these 3 stadiums is gonna be crazy rocking when Berne arrive. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna ask on all my Facebook friends to post up the commercial, the advertisement, letting people know that this is going down and it's gonna be off the hook. It's gonna be off the chain. It's gonna be crazy hype. It's gonna be, as they would say in Belize, turn up, turn up, turn up. You already know. It's gonna be crazy, yo. So I want everybody to just be ready to come out and have a blast, be a part of the excitement. You know what I mean? It's what I got planned for this show is something that I've never done before, and I'm not even going to talk about it. So you're going to definitely have to just be there to be a part of it and to experience it. You know what I'm saying? This is your time to be about it now, while the struggle is on, while I'm trying to take this music to places it has never been, while I'm traveling through these countries making sacrifices, trying to get the Belizean culture and music to a place that it has never seen. This is your time. I need your support. Other than now, I probably won't need it, you know what I'm saying? I probably never need it. If I don't get it now, I probably never need it again. So, now, that was the final thing I had to say about that.
Good God in heaven, please protect I. Bad-mindedness, no one see me try. They trying to take my life, but I'm too strong to die.
What legacy do I want to leave behind? Man, I just want people to remember me as a dude that lived every day like it was my last day, every minute like it was my last minute here. You know what I mean? I have a passion to love and to laugh and to live fully. You know, I'm open to meeting everybody and shaking a hand and being friends. You know, I will definitely choose to laugh, not cry. I'm the type of person that will choose to give and not be so quick to try to take. You know, I'm the type of person that's gonna want to uplift you instead of trying to bring you down. I will want to encourage you instead of discouraging you. And that's the type of legacy I want to leave behind. I want to leave a legacy behind where people can remember the good things about Berne, and everybody will have a testimony to share in some way or some part of their life where I inspired them, motivated them, encouraged them. You know, that's the type of legacy I want to leave behind. Just being a good person, being a person that always cared, a person that was patient, humble, understanding, kind. You know, I think those are the qualities that will make this world a better world today. So that's just what I strive to be every day.
Hard times and misery is my reality. But I'm holding on, so Satan be gone.
In regards to the Belize September celebrations being taken over by artists who are not Belizean, non-Belizean artists, and Belizean artists being set in the backdrop, I think it's kind of really unfair to the Belizean artists. But what's even more unfair, I think, is that the associations and organizations that are set in place to assist the Belizean artists, arts and culture in the country are the organizations that are investing and putting big sponsorship monies behind those projects. So that's what I feel is really unfair to the Belizean artists, that they would have to sit in the backdrop, be paid little of nothing and kibbles of bits, when they should, that should be their time to where they can highlight the cultures of Belize, the music of Belize. This is when investments and people are traveling in Belize from all around the world for the biggest days in Belize. This is the time when Belizean artists should really have an opportunity to be highlighted and be at the forefront of every concert and every event, so that people could really get to see what they're about, see the talent. This would open the doors for so many people in so many ways that it's not even, I don't even want to talk about the negative aspect of it, but I want to talk about the positive aspect of it. The Belizean artist that has been out there putting in work all through the year. Imagine if just this 1 month, September, they would have a chance to showcase their music, really move through the streets with their CDs and their projects, and people who are traveling in Belize from around the world could take back these artists' music with them. It would be able to create a better economy, because now you're taking all these funds and channeling it into these concerts that are promoted, highlighting artists from outside that we have imported, when we already have artists right in Belize, but we're going to import new artists and export the little bit of money we have. Why don't we export the artists, export their CDs, export their talents, their music? Why do we want to export our monies where we don't have enough of it here in Belize as it is, but we'll export the money and import some artists? You don't already have artists? I mean, it's up to the people to take a stand. It's up to the artists to take a stand. If this is something that they want to see change, they're going to have to stand up for it. I'm not going to sit here and complain. I'm going to continue doing what I have to do to make sure I succeed. And to those that find this conversation worthy, then let's do something about it. But I'm not about a whole lot of talking. I'm all about action. So until artists are ready to work together, until Belizean artists are really ready to work together with other Belizean artists, and they're not holding envy and jealousy and malice foolishly amongst each other, we'll never see a change. We'll never see anything different. They're going to continue bringing in foreign artists, taking out the little bit of monies we have, and artists like myself who have the means and the skill to go elsewhere and do other things, gonna do that. Either way, I'm gonna do what it takes for me to survive and to make sure that I'm happy and see success all around the board. So I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I hold myself accountable. Do you hold yourself accountable? Do I see myself as a successful artist? To be honest with you, I don't. You know, but I tell you what, success is a relative term. It's like, I can't say I'm not a success because I am traveling around the world. I am staying in 5-star hotels and I'm eating the best of food, having fun. I'm doing what I love to do. So I would definitely have to say there's some ratio of success to that. However, I am still not nowhere where I feel I want to be as far as my music is concerned. So there's a constant struggle every day there's a struggle to meet daily goals. I have weekly goals, I have yearly goals that I've set in place. And I set the standard very high. So for me to reach these goals, there's a constant grinding that has to be taking place. So, you know, I can't really say that I'm a success, despite of the camera crews that you guys see following me around, despite of the crowds of people that want to take pictures with me every time I go somewhere. You know, there's a reality behind all of that still has me thinking about situations at home in the parts of Belize that I come from. You know, there's still a lot of hungry youths out there. There's still a lot of struggling. There's still a lot of violence and crime. There's still a lot of things to be changed. And I feel that I must put myself in a position to make a serious change in my country. So I'm doing what it takes. So not until I see those things met, I don't really look at myself as a success story. You know what I mean? I look at myself as an artist who has had some great success, but I won't be truly successful until the mission is accomplished. And if I don't accomplish the mission, I hope to empower someone else that will be able to come behind me and accomplish the mission. But only then will I be able to say, yes, I'm a success. Until then, I am just an artist seriously trying to make it, trying to make a positive difference, trying to use my music to teach, inspire, uplift, educate, share, and to love.